How many casualties? Good. And injuries? But nothing life-threatening? Good. What is it then? There's something you're not telling me. What do you mean you... You found them? What? Among the prisoners we freed? So they're in the village, right? Here? In the infirmary? Against their will? No, I'm not happy. Do I look fucking happy? Because it was foolish to bring them here. This is why people keep their soul marks hidden. Look, I'm grateful you and your men rescued them from those riders, but I would much rather you have taken them home. I understand why you would not want to let them out of your sight, but don't you understand how hard it will be for me to explain what's happening? Look, keep this to yourself for now. Tell your men not to utter a word to anyone. It's messy enough as is. Go now. Go! Great sons, those idiots. I can't believe they tied you up. What are you going to do? Jump out the window? Here, let me take those restraints off. It's alright. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. No, hold still. There. Now, hold on a moment. Just relax. You're safe. I apologize for the actions of my men. After we rescued you and the others, they decided it would be a good idea to bring you here. They were, well, intentioned, but unfortunately did not have the foresight to comprehend how terrifying it would be for you to wake up here. The good news is, all the people that those riders took have been accounted for and sent home. They are perfectly fine. And you are too. Aside from a couple bumps and bruises. I'll tell you why you are here, but I need you to stay calm. No one is going to hurt you. I will tell you who I am, I promise. Just let me patch you up first. The medics are busy dealing with the soldiers that were injured in the fight, and they won't get to you for a while. Can I see your hands? Please, I only want to help. The supplies are already laid out. I can go try to find a medic instead if you'd rather. No. It can just be us. It's alright. It's just us. Come here. Give me your hands. Thank you. How did you scrape them up so badly? Was it because of the riders or my men? I apologize. I promise they will be punished for bringing you here against your will. This is going to sting a little. No. You aren't a prisoner. You're free to go as soon as you're alright, and as soon as I've explained myself. The riders that captured you. My men and I have been tracking them for a few days. We thought they might lead us to the new trade route they've been using since we shut down the last one. Then they raided your village. We didn't think they would go so far as to take human cargo. Those who escaped the raid came to us for help. To house Stag Draft. I know, the name must frighten you, but please understand, our only purpose is to protect these lands. The people love to spread tales, and it doesn't help that others have used our name when they shouldn't have. But your people are safe. They're back home at your village. I know you're scared. You are here when you should be home. When my men found you unconscious, they whisked you away to the infirmary. And they They saw your soul mark. Your shirt had been torn. No, please don't hide it. I know. I know people hide their marks in these parts. With all the warring clans and the raids, there's no telling who might come for you if they knew what your mark looked like. And I know this doesn't seem any different. But the man who bears your mark, he means you no harm. I promise. I mean you no harm. I'm Ezra of Stagdraft, son of Jesse of Stagdraft. Yes, son of the chief. I won't keep you here. I know I have the power to do that, and I want you to stay, but I won't make you. But stay the night at least. Rest. And I'll take you back to your village, and I'll wait for you to call on me. And if you never do, I won't blame you. Truth be told, I'd given up on finding you. People only ever show their marks to those they trust, unless they have the means to defend themselves. Some part of me thought I'd discover you before you discovered me, and that I would get to know you before I ever told you who I was. What we were. I didn't want it to be like this. I didn't want you to be so scared. I never intended for you to wake up in this strange, unfamiliar house and meet me this way. And I don't blame you for being terrified. Proof? You want to see my mark? There it is. A mirror image. I fancy it looks like a sunburst, maybe a flower. I know this is all a shock. It certainly is for me. I can't imagine what it's like for you. Getting caught up in the raid, then dragged here. I really am sorry. I don't mean to overwhelm you. Look, I'm not asking you to be my life partner or make any sort of commitments or promises. Will you let me be your friend? Visit you in a village on occasion. That's all I want. And if you want nothing to do with me, I'll leave you alone. Alright, thank you. I don't want to overstep, and I can absolutely take you home right now. But will you stay tonight? It's so late, and the rest would do you some good. You don't have to. I won't make you. Alright then. Can I take you to my quarters? It's warmer there, much more comfortable. You can say no. You can tell me I'm overstepping. I can find your guest room, post a guard outside your door if you'd like. No, there's a divan in my room. I'll sleep on it. You can have the bed. Come on then. You can borrow some of my clothes. Take my cloak for now. I don't want anyone to see your mark outside of the soldiers who have already seen it. I told them to keep it quiet. Once my father learns of it, he will want us wed. Don't worry. We have plenty of time to get you back to your village before word gets out. Here, this way. You don't have to tell me, and it's alright if there is, but... Do you have anyone at home? A partner, I mean? Good, that's good. Not that I expect anything. I'm just glad the situation isn't any more complicated than it has to be. No, I don't have anyone either. Here, to the right. The house is big, but don't let it intimidate you. I can give you a tour in the morning if you'd like. Let me find you something to change into. That should do. I'll trade you for the cloak. You can go behind the divide right there. Fits alright? Comfortable? Why are you looking at me like that? No. You are going to ask me something. What is it? I am well aware that the bed is big. What is your question? Are you trying to ask me if I want to share the bed? You aren't offering out of obligation, are you? I really don't mind sleeping on a divan. It's more comfortable than it looks. Well, if you think you'll be cold, I can light the fire. It's no trouble. I can... Hmm? You're sure? You... You really want me there? Alright, let me put out the lanterns. You can come closer. No sense in being right on the edge when we have all this space. No, you aren't too close. I promise, you can't get too close. You seem to have relaxed some. I'm glad you aren't frightened of me. Can I ask something of you? Will you tell me I am forgiven? Forgiven for putting you through all of this? Thank you. I'm not staring, I'm just looking. Do you think we have a chance? A small one at least. I do too. I do really. We can go slow. We can get to know each other. I'll try to keep everything as quiet as I can. I'll do anything you want me to. We don't have to make any promises. We don't have to force anything. We just have to try. Try to care about each other. I think I already do. But how could I not? Fate decided we were meant to find each other. I hope you'll show me around your village tomorrow. I'd like to see it. Closer? I don't think we can get much closer. Oh, suppose we can? Is it alright if I... That's good. Just rest your head there. You're comfortable? Good. I'm just... I didn't expect this. I didn't expect you to warm up to me so fast. I'm not complaining, not at all. I don't know. I just feel like a bit of a kid again. With a silly crush. I don't want to mess any of this up, but I already have. Yes, you forgave me. I will remember. You really are taking all this in stride, and I appreciate it. When my men told me they'd brought you here, against your will, I thought I was done for. I don't know how we would ever recover from kidnapping. I was fully prepared for you to hate me. I know, maybe I didn't order my men to take you, but they should have known better. It's my fault that they don't know better. I'll make each of them apologize to you. I don't want you to see them as any sort of threat. If we are going to be seeing more of each other, you're going to see more of them too. Yes, they are quite dedicated wingmen. Did they even try to explain to you why they were taking you? Of course they didn't. They are all idiots. But anything for love, You know, maybe you should decide how to punish them. An apology is well and good, but it won't really make them learn. You think so? You think it's embarrassing enough? Oh, I know. We can tell them that whoever has the best apology will be spared from further punishment. We'll see how far they go. And once they're done, trying to outdo one another. We can tell them that there is no further punishment. How does that sound? Perfect. I think it will be properly entertaining. You're smiling. I'm glad I found you too. There is hope for us yet, isn't there? We should go to sleep. I think that would be best. I'll see you in the morning. Good night, friend.